All right, today we're going to bring a switch, and this is a switch that powers through actually through a fiber. All right, and this is a Gigabit switch. We're gonna plug in a fiber right now, which we already did. We plug in the power connection. We're gonna power it up right now. We're gonna do extension right now. So you got, after you get the fiber connection from the internet, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could disperse this to different routers or switches too, your additional switches. This is perfect for long distance. Now, to power this up, you are going to need manual power. It goes to 12 volts and higher, all right? And it tells you right here in details. Let me see if you can see it. It tells you in details right there. Anything below 1 volt minus and plus go in here. Anything above, it goes V2, V plus, and V minus. All right, just remember that. So we are going to plug this in, and we're going to open it up, the ports, and see how it works. Now, this comes off. You can do it manually, or you could connect it manually. So we're going to plug it in, and we're going to run. First, we're going to open them up. All right, after we shorten it up, you guys can see we're going to be able to fit it okay now. We don't have to worry about this connection popping out and touching the other one because it's a little dangerous. Plus, if you have voltage and you're working on server, you make sure you ground this one too. All right, there is a ground that you do have to manually ground. That's a mandatory thing too, also the ground here, especially when there's a lot of voltage in your server room. All right, so make sure you ground that. So this is the old-fashioned way they used to do it. We just go back and completed this. We're gonna test it out and see how fast it is. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. We have Cat 5 category 5 with a Gigabit transfer. Fiber connected to a switch. Switch connects to the actual laptop. All right, we're gonna power it up on the side of it with an actual DC connection, 12 volts, and you could go higher up to 240 on that one, but we're just gonna do 12 volts just to keep it safe. And we do have a DC 12 volt connection. We're gonna plug it in and see how this whole process looks. All right, so just remember that this is gonna mean coming in from it could be coming in for your first floor. You could send the cable fiber connection, or however you want to strand, all the way to 5th, 6th, 7th floor, 8th, 10th floor, and so forth. So right now we're going to simulate. We're going to plug it in. All right, so we went and go ahead and power the system up. We're going to give it Ethernet. If you guys can see, it just came on right now. We're going to go into the internet and we're going to check, and there's the actual connection. All right, so it's a Gigabit that we have right now, but unfortunately I don't get a Gigabit where I live at. I get about 800 to 900, depends on the connection. And right now we're connecting through the Ethernet live connection, right? Ethernet through the actual switch that's powered by the fiber, all right, connection. It's feeding my switch here, my Ethernet connection switch, powering it up. And now we have internet. And if you guys can see, I got good connection in here. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.